Recently, communication is breaking down between me and this couple that I know. It's a business relationship. It's something that they're good people, generally speaking, but I've been forgetting certain basic techniques. Basic techniques that allow me to communicate better with these people, which I'm going to start practicing here right away. But I wanted to give them to you as I'm thinking about them this morning. So one thing is if communication starts breaking down, take a break. It's okay to take a break, all right? But here's the thing: when you take a break, and this doesn't matter whether it's your partner, whether it's your like intimate partner, whether it's your kids, family, friends, business, colleagues, employees, employer, it doesn't matter who it is, okay? Same techniques work. The first thing is take a break, but tell people when to expect you to re-engage. Okay, so let's say hey, I'm going to take a break here. Hey, is it okay if we come back in 5 minutes, 30 minutes, tomorrow morning, next week, whatever it is? What that does is reassure somebody, hey, listen, I want to be part of the solution here, okay? The second thing that I'd encourage you to do is be careful with this statement. So whenever we use terms like you do this, you do that, we get away from people listening, because that's very accusatory, or it comes across in our culture as very accusatory. So be careful with that. Next thing I would say is, I'm going to lose track of these, okay? And these are from the top of my head here. But next thing I would say is, when you re-engage, if there's anything that you've done wrong, even if it's minuscule compared to the other great wrongs that somebody else has done, because in our minds, that's how we think, right? Is everyone else is doing something really bad, we're doing something really small, or nothing at all. Examine yourself. Find out what is something wrong that I've done, and apologize for that. Start with that. Apologies go a long way in communication, okay? Even in the moment. So even as things are breaking down, you can stop and say, I'm sorry. Because that takes people off guard. It's a weird thing to apologize in the middle of an argument or disagreement. One thing is, if communication's really getting out of hand and there's no way that trust is there at all, find a mediator. Find somebody that both parties can trust on some level, and get them to communicate. So they're basically a negotiator now, okay? You can communicate with them and the other party can communicate with them. What's another thing that you can do? One statement that I've learned that's worth its weight in gold is the question, how can we figure this out together? That question goes a long way. It doesn't work with everyone. And listen, sometimes you're going to run into somebody that their mind is in the wrong place, and even if they're a good person, they're off. They're not going to communicate with you well. Okay. In that case, what you need to do is find somebody else, or find another way. But generally speaking, if you use these really simple methods, listen carefully, find out what's going on behind what they're talking about. If you're listening well and trying to engage, most people are going to be fine with that. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week.